Simon Ensor, the Managing Director of Yellowball Creative Consultants, who's with me here in the studio. So, I mean, we've all got used to 140 characters, haven't we? In fact, personally, I think that's one of the good things about Twitter. So why is Twitter doing this?
Twitter needs to change the status quo because their user base has just kept level for the last year or two, whereas Instagram and Facebook's user base has grown almost exponentially. And the user base and the revenue are interlinked, so Twitter's never really turned a profit.
But is longer tweets, is that what people have been calling for? Because, I mean, I had a quick look, as you do, replies to Twitter's message about expanding to 280. These are some of the replies. No, the beauty of Twitter is fitting sense and nonsense into that character space. Another user says the limit forces clarity of thought and language, #fail. Trump is creating enough damage with 140. Imagine arming him with 280. So is it really what users want, more characters?
Well, maybe with 280 characters, Trump will actually start putting some facts into his tweets, but that's unlikely. Listen, the 140 characters was based on the amount of characters you had for an SMS back in the day. So that's just an arbitrary figure. 280 characters is still a limit. They were talking last year about increasing it to 10,000, which caused all hell to break loose.
Tweets of 10,000 characters?
Yes, you can imagine celebrities going on massive diatribes. But at least there's still a limit. Nobody really knows how it'll play out. The hardcore Twitter users will obviously be outraged, but the whole point of this is to actually increase the amount of new users coming to the platform, because they really haven't seen that.
It's being trialled among a select few members at the moment. How do you know if you're one of those?
Well, I would imagine that you just see 280 at the bottom. Unfortunately, I'm not one of those people.
What do you think? Do you think it's a good idea? Do you think this is going to work for Twitter?
I'm not the biggest advocate of Twitter. I know that's sort of strange to hear, considering I run a digital marketing agency. But in comparison to other platforms, they really need to innovate in some way or another. They did include photos and videos, but actually they're always second to the party in that case.
Well, I mean, another sort of opinion I came across continuously was, how do you consistently fail to understand your user base so badly? People are calling for things like, for example, the ability to edit tweets rather than longer tweets. So is Twitter getting it right?
Well, the figures show that they haven't got it right for quite a long time. And actually, you could argue that the only reason that Twitter's still so popular is that actually it's the real-time news aspect and the integration into all of the media outlets is what's keeping Twitter afloat in a very polarised view. But then you could also argue that all the news outlets every morning will be already displaying all of Trump's Covfefe tweets or whatever they were.
Double the length of President Trump's tweets. That's certainly something to look forward to. Simon, thank you very much indeed for joining us. Pleasure to have you. Simon Ensor there.